We always reiterate that when contract negotiations are going well, there's radio silence, silencio. Neither side wants to upset the other because things are getting done, and there you go. But if there's a standstill, if things aren't moving along, that's when the media starts getting leaks from both sides, both the team and the player, but really through the agent. And it was quiet for a while between the Minnesota Vikings and superstar edge rusher Danielle Hunter, who's coming back from a herniated disc in his neck and is woefully underpaid. And it had been around 10 weeks since the Chad Graff of The Athletic report that things were not well, and then the Paul Allen rebuttal that all is well. So I was hopeful that something was going to get worked out, right? And even though Danielle skipped the first week of OTAs, everything was quiet. It was like, okay, no problem. Money comes in June 1st after Rudy's money comes off the books on the cap, sure. But then it got loud as hell over the weekend. Great. Josina Anderson, ESPN, go. Quote, team source on talks surrounding Danielle Hunter's contract, who's absent from voluntary OTAs. Quote, it was a great deal when he signed it, a third-round pick that had only gone to one Pro Bowl. All I'll ask is, if you were coming off your first year as a starter, would you have turned 5 years, $72 million down? End quote, end quote. So, couple things. Number one, nothing leaks out of TCO Performance Center Bar and Grill, the Viking side, without a reason, right? Spielman has that place on lockdown. It is Fort Knox. No underling is going to go blah, 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 blah to the media unless it was a calculated move. So obviously I think that the team just trying to put things in motion here. And number two, they're trying to win the battle in the court of public opinion in terms of, look at all we did for you. Oh, he was a third round pick. Oh, only one Pro Bowl, one measly Pro Bowl. Just one. And yes, Danielle did take the bird in the hand versus two in the bush approach with his contract. He could have let it ride. He could have hit big time money if and when he produced the next year. But nah. But the Vikings, respect, they did gamble on Danielle Hunter, and Danielle just took it what was on the table as opposed to letting it ride. And it will get that segment of the fan base going that is always like well, he signed the contract, he needs to honor his contract because of my job. If I signed a contract, I blah, 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 blah. Now, it would be one thing if the NFL had fully guaranteed contracts, but they don't. And when a player outperforms his deal and earns a raise, which Danielle clearly did before his injury, they should get theirs. And every player is one play away from it being all over. And there's little to no guarantees in the contracts, even injury guarantees. So get what you can get when you can get it. I respect that. So the team is launching the shot across the bow, and it's not good. It means that things are not great right now. And I fully expect Danielle Hunter's camp to clap back. So he's going to skip OTAs this week in all likelihood, and they'll release more workout videos of him just getting after that neck looking great, or a highlight video of, hey, look at what we've done for you, or put out a graphic of him being a beast versus the other Vikings edge rushers. I get it. I get it. And we said last week that the Vikings cannot win a Super Bowl without Danielle Hunter this season. That's no cap. They need Danielle. If he's going to be back 100%, absolutely need it. And I believe them. Danielle does deserve to be higher than the 18th highest paid edge rusher in the NFL, but he also needs the Vikings. And a team is not going to give the Vikings significant trade capital enough where they're motivated to move him and then pay him 25, 22, 25 million per year after his injury. That is simply not going to happen. So Danielle's best case scenario is with the Vikings, play this year out, and if he performs and he's healthy, then they'll rip up his contract and pay him Joey Bosa, Myles Garrett type money. Work this ish out, man. Work this ish out, because you two need each other. Find a middle ground, preferably before mandatory minicamp on June 15th, because I do not want this drama dragging out over the summer, dragging out into training camp, because it would just sap the energy and the bandwidth of this team that is dialed in and ready to win a Super Bowl in 2021 with Danielle Hunter. They need him here. They need him happy, or at least compromise, and they need to get this thing done. But as of right now, it's not good. It's not good, man, but things can change in a hurry. We'll see. But your thoughts? Vikings. Team Source takes a shot at Danielle Hunter. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support that work? Post on the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.